Okay, next up is Coosa Christian and Coach Mark O'Brien. And Coach, if I'll let all the pictures be made here, but if you'll introduce the guys or let them introduce themselves and then make some opening comments about this year's team, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll let them go ahead and introduce. We'll start down here. We'll work our way down.
I'm Drake Dupree. I'm a senior. I'll play for Coosa, obviously.
Jaden Burns. I'm a senior. I'm a kicker and punter.
John David Justice. I'm a junior. I'm a quarterback.
Eli Moats, junior.
About these guys in general. Yeah, we've had a really good off season. We've participated in some OTAs, 7v7s. I think the results have been pretty positive for us. So we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, stay in the same routine, and get ready to play ball here in about 3 weeks or so.
Could you talk about how many returning players you have, how many is on the team, maybe how many offensive, defensive linemen, skilled players you have coming back?
I think we had 6 seniors last year. I believe that's right. I may be wrong. We're a junior team is what we are, okay? So I think, from that perspective, that 8th and 9th grade team behind that junior bunch, it's all pretty strong. All right. So, and I believe this will be the best year we've ever had at Coosa if we can stay healthy. We're strong and physical, and we're a lot faster than we've been. So, I think it's good for years to come, providing we stay healthy.
Well, Coach O'Brien, you was one play basically away from playing for a state championship last year. I know a lot of times, you really don't set individual goals early in the year, but these guys, the bar is set high, and you know as well as I know that the opportunity, if it presents itself, the goal is to win a state championship.
Yeah, and so the question to that, I'm sorry.
I just want, how are those expectations that high? They have been raised.
The expectations were the same as day one. I'm a anybody that knows me knows I'm very incredible routine guy. I mean, it's to the point where I drink Monsters at the same time every day, and that's crazy, I know, but it's the truth. I mean, I go to bed at the same time, I wake up at the same time, take a shower at the same time, I drink Monsters at the same time. And so yeah, the expectations are the same as they were day one. It's just we didn't have the talent day one 3 years ago that we've got now. So, if we get in there and compete and do what we need to do, I think we can have a really productive season. I don't know what that means, but I know it should be a productive season.
Well, of course, this year your region schedule, and of course the schedule is pretty tough in general.
Yeah.
But who do you foresee in the region to be your toughest opponent?
I think there's 4 really. I think all the teams really. They got great effort. That's the thing that we see out of this region. These kids play hard in every team we play. But, you got Valley Head. It's going to be really strong. They won't have – I don't think they have any kids that go both ways, which is huge in 1A. And then, of course, you got Cedar Bluff, who's, notoriously good, and Decatur Heritage, they're very good. I think Appalachian's very talented. So, all those teams right there, I think, and no knock on anybody that's not listed. I'm just saying, I think those are the teams that's going to probably make the most noise.
My question is to each one of the guys right here. A lot of people from the outside looking in, they see the new helmets and the facility upgrades and everything, but I have no idea what you guys do in the weight room just from a day-to-day perspective. And when football season stops, you guys' off season starts immediately. For everybody from the outside looking in, explain to them what conditioning and weight room is like just on a day-to-day activities for you guys and how much different it is. And that's ultimately is what got you guys where you are.
It's really hard, and it's pushing us to be better every day. And he's just getting us better by pushing us, getting us in the weight room every day, conditioning, getting through the day on a daily basis.
without Coach Whitmire and this good strength and conditioning like program he set up for us, like we wouldn't be here now. So like as soon as the season was over last year, we went straight to work. Like we went through pain after that last loss. So without Coach Whitmire, in my opinion, we wouldn't be here right now.
It's a challenge, yeah, but I think it's helping us for the better, and everything we're doing there gets us better at what we're looking forward to.
I feel like it makes us go through adversity, and it transverses to the field. So, yeah.
And I think, Bo, in addition to that, I don't want to own the stage here, but I think in addition to that is that nutrition program that we're doing that you know very much about. I just believe that's the game-changing formula that I don't know, but one other school maybe around hour and a half radius is even doing this. Okay, and the most important part of weightlifting is not weightlifting; it's eating. All right, the second most important part of weightlifting is weightlifting. All right, and so the food that we're putting in these guys, and that's been a job now to get that thing rolling. And so I think that's the biggest contributing factor to that weight room is that nutrition program.
Coach, it wasn't so long ago, especially the guys who've been here for a while, that from year to year, Coosa didn't know if they'd have the numbers to field a team. And talk about when this is coming into your fourth year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Since you started to where it is now, with the growth in the numbers, growth of the school, and the expansion of facilities, how gratifying it is for you and for your coaching staff to experience that level of success. And especially, there's always naysayers out there where, like you said before when we talked, Coosa is no longer a place where coaches go to retire or something like that. Talk about how gratifying it is for you and your staff, and especially, after mine, that you're a local guy. You went to Sampson, you played football here, that you're actually doing something in your hometown that really gives people something to talk about in this community.
Yeah, I don't know if for me, like, I'm going to sound like Debbie Downer, but it's not really, like, gratifying for me. I like challenges, We took this deal 36 months ago. We had 10 players total, 7 through 12. A lot of people don't know that. We were 3 weeks away from kicking off. We didn't have enough to even field a football team. So that's not, like, winning these things aren't the gratifying portion. I've said this many times, and Bo can vouch for this. I don't really care about the season. I don't. I like the out-of-season process. That's what, like, just drives me. It's all of that, I'm happy for the coaches. I'm happy for the players. But that doesn't really, like, the games, I don't really that enjoy that much, to be honest with you. I'd rather watch a baseball game, I know it sounds crazy, but you give me a college baseball, college football, I was talking about this yesterday, I take college baseball every day, all right? But it's not the game that motivates me. It's just the process of bringing all this together and treating it as a job. That's my driving force. It's the challenge is all it is. If there's no challenge, I'm bored and I'm done. I'm doing something else.
Coach, give us an idea about your non-region schedule. Just give us an idea about some of the teams you'll be playing.
So we open up with Galesville. No, I'm sorry, Geraldine. And they're 3A, and they went to the quarters, and Michael does a really good job. Michael Davis, Coach Davis, he does a fantastic job. He is a great football coach. All right, and they're lucky to have him because those kids play their guts out. All right, and then we'll go, and the following week, we're on the road there, and then we're on the road again to Spring Garden. And that's another, blue blood of 1A, really, As long as Ace Austin doesn't play in the game, we got a shot, So. And then the middle part of the season is our toughest game. We got Heritage Academy out of Mississippi, and they are dynamite, man. I mean, Gatlinburg, they had 6 D1ers on that team last year. This team's, I feel, much better than Gatlinburg. And so, and then we'll finish it off week 10 with Victory Christian. And then hopefully we're in the playoffs and we'll make a run for it.
Coach, a lot of people had no idea where this program was heading. I seen what you guys was doing behind the scenes, working and doing a lot of things. You went from barely fielding a team to hiring rush probes. And not in no 10-year span. I'm talking about within 2.5 years.
Yeah.
What does that mean for Coosa, the school, to have the accountability, the credit, to even have someone like Rush Probst even look at you, more or less take the job like he did?
That's a great question. So, you know, there's a connection there with Rush, and, you know, I come out of his coaching tree, and I think that helped the situation. I don't know that there's some factors, and you know some of those factors, Bo. I don't know that Rush comes to Coosa without some of those factors lining up, and you know those factors as good as I do. But it was an easy deal for me to hire him because, you know, I've said it 1,000 times and I've said 1,001. I think he's the best high school coach to ever do it at the high school level. And I'll stand by that statement. I don't care if people likes him or hates him or loves him or not. I think at what he does, he perfected this deal. All right. And so to hire him, I think put credibility for our name, okay? And, you know, we just got Stacy Jones as the AD, who's, you know, one of the greatest baseball players ever come out of Etowah County, all right? And he's one of a few guys that's played in the bigs, you know? And so I think those things just gives us more and more credibility, and it's putting us on the map, and that's the whole deal. It's all about exposure. You know, Bo, you do this for a living. And so we're just going to continue down that trend. You know, the time we had Rush, I'm grateful. I believe he gave us good name recognition, and we're just continuing on to continue on.
Guys, I want to wrap it up by asking the players a question. Phil alluded to it earlier. You're one play away from going to a state championship game last year. Can each of you tell us how that's motivated you as you head into this season?
Obviously, it hurt because we lost by like 1 inch, basically. We lost by 1 inch. And I wanted to just it pushes me every day to go forward and keep moving and don't stop. So, yeah.
Like he said, it hurt, and now it just pushes us more than ever. And like all the guys, like me and the seniors came together after the game saying we're going to push each other no matter what. After that game, we came together and we were like, we're not going to let this happen again. So
I feel like it motivates us, and I feel like everyone on the team doesn't want to have that feeling that we had that night ever again, and just helps us keep motivated.
Yeah, that feeling sucked, and I feel like it's motivated us to be more of leaders and push the little kids more and show them the drive to get to the state championship. So.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks, Coach. Good luck to Coosa Christian this year.
Thank y'all for all y'all guys do, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it, guys.